What's going on, guys? Pepper Bella here, bringing you some Interstellar Marines Running Man in the background, basically, while I talk about the recent events that just transpired on my channel yesterday. That completely took me by surprise. So this is actually a game that you can play right now on their website. Go to interstellarmarines.com, and you can actually play their first three of it, like things. They have the Vault, they have the Kitty Hawk mission, which is basically the targeting thing where you go and you kind of shoot targets. Pretty cool. And then there's Running Man, which is pretty much this. So I kind of wanted to make a response video just to kind of flesh out what kind of happened and just kind of give you more insight as to my general thought process and everything that kind of just happened recently with my channel. So the video I released the other day was actually prior to when all this happened. So that was, oh, glitch. And that was actually 5 hours before that happened. And I can definitely tell you I wasn't expecting anything like this to happen ever. At least not for a very long time. Like, you know, every YouTuber, I guess you could say, dreams about that, you know, that big break where someone kind of just like finds them and kind of just gives a little nudge in their direction, and people just kind of swarm their channel and you know, basically just leave it up to the masses. Whatever the viewers think is what goes on. It's up to the viewer whether or not they want to subscribe, whether they think it's worth it, whatever. And it actually happened. Like, I couldn't believe it. I'm sitting there, like, it was actually stupid because when I was uploading my video, which is the one that I released recently before this one, you know, it's just the way it works, you know, before this one. Basically, I uploaded that video, and I was rendering it and uploading it, and I kind of passed out because I didn't go to bed the night before because I was up all night playing Chivalry, you know, because I love that game so much. I had to play it all night again, not get any sleep. And then I decided, you know, fuck it, I'll take a nap real quickly. Why the hell not? And the timing was kind of weird because I wear contact lenses too. I'm not sure if you guys know about this, but you're not technically supposed to sleep in contact lenses, but I did anyway, which was a very stupid thing on my part because now I'm suffering from the side effects of sleeping with contact lenses, which is pretty much having super irritated eyes. Now, it really depends on certain people. Like, most people are just like, they can sleep with them. Like, I know a lot of people, and I envy those people because I used to be that way, but now my eyes are fucking sensitive as fucking balls. And every single time I take, like, even a 5-minute nap, I'll wake up and my eyes will just be, like, glued shut by, like, I don't even know, like, just eye juices. Like, it's really gross. And, like, and everything's blurry. And basically what happened is I woke up and everything was, like, a dream sequence, like a really cheap fucking indie movie, like some stupid soap opera type thing, like the woo, you know, like fucking waviness, and everything was foggy and white, and I was like, oh, I gotta go check my upload status, see what it's doing, you know, like go over and look at it, and then, you know, oh, it's taking forever, let me go and look at my emails, and then seeing plus 200 emails, and I'm sitting there like blinking 100 times, one, because I couldn't believe what the fuck I saw, and two, because my eyes were very annoying. They were irritated, and on top of that, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I'm like, is this for real, man? Like, maybe it is a dream sequence. I don't know. Maybe I just jumped into some like shitty soap opera, like Days of Our Lives or something. I don't know. And basically, I couldn't believe it. And like, I'm just looking through all the emails, I'm reading all the comments and just all the feedback that you guys had. And I actually had no idea what the fuck was happening. Like, I was really trying to narrow it down because recently, the night before that, I was actually messaging someone on on the Chivalry forums who posted a Chivalry video, and this guy has close to 20,000 subscribers, and I was basically asking him for advice because, you know, he posted on the Chivalry forums, so, you know, he was very easy to like get in touch with, and basically he gave me some insight on things I can use and do and to help me out, and how he understands my position because, you know, he's been here before. Obviously every YouTube commentator's been here at one point, and I basically felt like he had something to do with it. I was kind of just like, okay, what the fuck, like maybe he, because I don't ask for shoutouts, I don't ask for handouts or any of that kind of stuff, because I really believe in earning your subscribers. Like, I don't believe in the whole fucking, like, for example, I'm gonna sell a fucking killer PC, I'm gonna give away like a fucking Asus Maximus fucking, you know, Rampage board with like all this like 26 GTX 690s in it, and like 300 trillion gigabytes of RAM. Like, obviously I'm not gonna, and then, my subscribers, everyone that subscribes, I'm gonna give them a chance at winning it. Like, I don't do that. I don't believe in that stuff. I really believe in earning it. You know, like a Saving Private Ryan, you get earn it. You know, like, 'cause it really makes a difference when you actually have subscribers. You actually enjoy your content and really enjoy watching your videos. And it makes me feel kind of special that you guys, most of you guys had decent feedback, had really good feedback. The feedback was fucking amazing. I got a lot of private messages, people just telling me like, congratulations, you honestly earned this, you deserved it, stuff like that. Keep it up. Just general like, rules of thumbs to just go by. Like, oh, you're a hidden. Someone's actually told me I'm a hidden gem. I'm not trying to like praise myself or anything. Just, please take that out of your head. I'm just basically reciting things that people said, like that they never knew about me, but they're glad that Total Biscuit kind of liked my video because it, they found it. And so some of the comments were also like, and some of the private messages were like, well, how the fuck did you get Total Biscuit, like a known YouTube commentator, YouTube personality to like your video? Like, do you know him somehow? Did you talk to him in game? Like, some people were saying I'm a kiss ass, shit like that. In reality, I don't have any relationship with Total Biscuit. Like, I guess he just did this literally out of the goodness of his heart, because I have not talked to him ever. Like, I may have said 3 or 4 words in the game. One of them I remember specifically was just telling him how to get unstuck, because he's like, oh, I glitched in the map, I can't move. I'm like, well, press F key, because kicking and chivalry help to get you unstuck. So that's pretty much one of the only things I've ever said to him. I never actually really had a legitimate conversation, other than the thing I said in the last video, where people just tend to mention my videos while he's in the game. And that wasn't my doing either. I don't have, like I said, I hate doing handout. I don't like to ask for favors, like I like to earn things that happen, especially in YouTube environment, because YouTube is incredibly hostile, and and you can tell, because even recently, just all the subscribers I got and everyone that kind of just flooded my channel, there are still those people that are, the haters, the negative guys, which a lot of them still have legitimate, like there is a feedback element, like constructive criticism to me I can take very well, even if it's brutal as fuck. So if someone comes up to me and says like, your videos are shit, and has a very, like a very detailed kind of explanation as to why it is and why they feel that. Like, everyone has different tastes. Some people aren't going to like the videos, some are. Basically, you can't cater to everyone. That's the way it is. I'm just going to continue making content that I enjoy making. Simple as that. Like, I love to make make videos of video games, like, because games are cool. They're really fun to play. And usually they're fun to watch, especially when you got the right person that's playing them, and so on. So I don't want to sound negative about anything I'm saying, because I know, like, a lot of this was kind of just spontaneous, and I still really don't know how to handle it exactly, but I can just tell you that I'm incredibly grateful for what just happened, and it was completely on Total Biscuit's own fruition. Like, he did something, he didn't go out of his way to... Like, I find he did it just right. Like, he didn't do what most guys will do, which will make a whole video dedicated to, like, this one person. Like, I know a couple of people who've done that. Primarily one of the Machinima directors that was assisting me back in the day. And he actually had a video that was a full-on shout-out to him, which got him, like, a ton of fucking subscribers. He managed to get 3,000 one day, which is pretty impressive. And he didn't do anything like that, but he just simply liking a video. Like, when I see people like a video, I'm like, okay, that person, well, what the fucking word means, like the video. I don't actually assume that the entire subscriber base is going to converge on this one video and unleash hell upon the channel. And by hell, I mean just, like a whole bunch, like just fucking Zerg rush the shit out of the channel, you know what I mean? Like, it completely surprised me that him liking my video would have that kind of effect. I really... And I don't know how he found my video. I guess it's from all the fucking people in the Chivalry game constantly mentioning my name. I guess. Makes sense. But I always try to avoid having a conversation with with fucking Total Biscuit or any really YouTube, like, known personality, just because I find it's kind of like an awkward situation, because it makes you... Because for me, I feel awkward in situations like that, because it makes me feel like I'm that guy that's like, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, give me a, assist me here, which is what I don't like to do. I specifically am 100% against that. I don't like doing that. So that's why I try to avoid, situations like that where I actually have to get in a conversation or whatever. So that's just to clear the air for you guys that think that, that are wondering how this happened, why me, whatever. I really don't know. It's a mystery to me as much as it is to you. Either way, I'm fucking thrilled, and hopefully I can continue to bring you guys content that you'll enjoy. And hopefully my channel will continue to grow, and I can just, with the ideas I have, I want to incorporate a lot of things. I mentioned in my last video some of the things I had, plans I want to do, and hopefully that'll kind of give you some incentive to stick around a little bit longer and see what happens, and then make a final judgment whether or not you think I'm worth it. And then you can either unsubscribe or be that subscriber that sticks around but doesn't watch my videos. And hopefully it's not what you guys did. I hope to God you guys didn't just subscribe for the sake of, you know, him just pointing you in my direction, like with a like. Hopefully you guys actually enjoyed my content, because, you know, the whole earning it thing is what I mean. Like, I'm all about that. So hopefully you guys actually enjoyed watching my videos instead of just going with the flow. Because, you know, I'd rather have like 50 subscribers that are actively engaged in my channel than have like 100,000 who don't watch my content. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, the numbers don't mean anything. It's the actual activity of the community within the group that matters most to me. Interacting with you guys and being able to, you know, just be able to have fun in general, you know, because it's really cool. That's what it's all about. I don't think people come on YouTube to be miserable as fuck. They come on for entertainment or for educational purposes, right? That's what it's all about. So now I want to talk a little bit about myself, give you guys kind of a background about my channel and basically what happened and what I do and my current job and all that stuff. Just kind of to give you guys a little bit more knowledge about me, so you're not just jumping in here and you can feel like you know me a little bit more than just by one video. I guess it kind of sounds silly when I say it out loud, but anyway, so I started this channel back in the summer of 2010, it is, I believe, and it was basically my friends, just like, he kind of gave me the inspiration to do. He's like, yo man, you kind of make, you know, you play a lot of video games, you're pretty good at them, and you have a lot of opinions about them, so you should probably just start making videos. And he's like, I thought about doing it too myself, and he was pointing me towards Blame Truth and all those other guys, which is pretty much how I knew about them in the first place, which is what I was explaining in my last video. Guys I knew from a long time ago. That's because of my friend kind of pointing me in the direction. He's like, yeah, you should just do something like that. So I did. I went for it. I played a game that most people never heard of, which is Blacklight Tango Down, because I was fucking in love with that game. Pretty much how much I'm in love with Chivalry now. That was Blacklight Tango Down then. So I started making videos for that, and I wanted to be a very professional kind of, not, you know, I remember I tried avoiding swearing at all costs back then, you know, like I tried to be very professional and very, almost like it was on a script, but like, I don't do scripts because I find it kind of takes away from the naturalness of the commentaries, you know, because it feels more like a review, like when you do a script. So I just don't do scripts. And I actually tried to do one for this video, but it just ended up sounding stupid. Like, I am a robot. Like, hello. Very Microsoft Sends, like fucking Stephen Hawking over here. Like, no, I'm not gonna. So I just decided to stick with the live commentary. Well, you know, just the non-scripted commentaries, which, you know, works out better for me. So I just started doing a lot of Blacklight Tango Down videos, started getting a little bit known in the world, and I got two sponsors that basically back then where they were called Toe Gaming and Sync Community, and they actually helped me get my content out to a lot of more, like way more viewers. I got thousands of views, pretty much what kind of happened now, but not to the extent that it did happen right now. Like, I got like a few hundred subscribers. I think I peaked around 250, and I was kind of in limbo for a very long time. I stayed around 250 subscribers for an incredibly long time, and it would fluctuate. Like, it would dip down a bit and kind of go up, and combine that with my military training that I was going away on, because I disappear for months at a like, you know, I just go away for training and whatever. So I was really starting to just, you know I said I would never give up my YouTube channel, but there was actually a moment where I was thinking about it. I'm like, I'm not sure if I should continue doing this, because I was really serious about the military too. Now, that's another thing that I kind of want to express to you guys. Like, I am very into the Army. Like, I'm in the Canadian Forces, and we're not pushovers either. Like, the Canadian Forces, we're known for being like some of the best infantry in the world. Like, we are, I'm not talking about me, I'm just talking like, you know, infantry in general. Like, I know some pretty hard-ass motherfuckers in the Army, and it's pretty cool to be able to like associate myself with people like that. It's always a learning experience. It's always something really fun, just being able to do shit. Like, the stuff we do in the Army is just fucking fantastic. The stuff we learn, mostly it's how to kill, but, you know, that's what comes with being an infantry soldier in the military. So my interest generally started when I was an infant. Fuck, what am I saying? When I was a kid. Like, when I was really, really young, around 8 years old, I decided, like, oh, I want to be in the military, you know, and, like, watching movies like Black Hawk Down and stuff like that really got me, like, into the Army. And I really thought at one point, like, I really want to be a Special Forces operative. Like, that's what I want to do, be an operator. And I really thought, you know, that's what I wanted. That was my dream job. So I actually pursued that. Like, ever since I was 16, I was trying to join the Army. And I was one out of, like, 30-some people to go up to Ottawa in Canada and write the aptitude test, which is basically, like, the mandatory test to make sure you're not completely fucking retarded. and you're able to get in. So it was me and like 30 some other people, and I'm the only one, me and my friend of mine, the guy who actually inspired me to start this channel, whom I've known my entire life, pretty much me and him were the only ones to pass. And it was pretty pathetic. I'm sitting there laughing at everyone. Well, not really laughing in their face, but, you know, I'm sitting there like, wow, these guys seriously didn't pass a fucking aptitude. And they're all taking notes down, have scrap papers fucking full of, like, all these notes. And I didn't even write a single thing down. One, because I hate notes. I hate anything school-related, having to do work like that. I just don't like shit like that, which is why I joined the military and completely avoided school. I did graduate high school, of course, but I mean, like, I didn't go to college. I don't plan on it either, just because I thought I would have, like, you know, pursue a career in the military, and I was going to try to go for what Canada has is known as JTF2, which is basically, I don't mean to sound like put Americans down, but it's a more hardcore Navy SEAL, essentially. Like, you guys know Navy SEALs and Delta Force and stuff like that. They're basically, getting into the JTF2 is like, there's a 95% fail rate. Navy SEALs will come over and try to get into JTF2, and they fail. So, not that they don't have the capability to, it's just that whatever the circumstances were at the situation, whatever it was at the time, they just didn't make it in. Because a lot of guys, they go in for their first attempt to get into JTF2, they don't succeed, they try again later on in the next fucking rollout or whatever, and then they get in. It really depends on the situation, because, like, usually, you know, try again, whatever the fucking thumb rule is there. But, so, like, I really thought I wanted to go for that. My instructors on my courses always told me, you know, I had really good morale, even in the worst fucking situations. I really had potential to probably get in. They're saying, if that's what you want to do, fucking go for it, because if you want it bad enough, you will make it happen. And at the time, I did want it bad enough. I was like, I want to fucking be a JTF2 operator. I want to be special forces. That's what I want to do for a living. But at the same time, doing that, you completely hide yourself away from life. So you don't really get to experience life as much like people, like civilians do. Like, you can't really have a family, you can't really get married, stuff like that, because you're constantly being deployed. You're always, there's a lot of negative perks as well. But I mean, the fucking title of badassery is shit, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you just don't get to have essentially a life. I don't know, that's the only way I can really describe it, because you're constantly being deployed. The way you just disappear all the time, and you can't really tell your family what you do. You're like, oh yeah, I'm in the army. What do you do? I kill people. That's it. Like, I can't really give, you know, there's no details you can give, because it's like super, you try to look up anything for JTF2 and I guarantee you won't find a thing. I've done projects on it for school. I've done all kinds of stuff. Very hidden organization, or a unit. Barely find anything about them, so I decided I'd try not to go JTF2, and I continued my YouTube channel when I got back from training. Started picking up the slack again recently, because I was like, you know what, I want this to happen. I want to, like, you know, I want to be on YouTube again. Like, this, I remember having a lot of fun with this. It was exhilarating, and I want to continue making content, so I started doing it again. And it seems to have paid off, because ever since I started making more chivalry stuff, like, all of a sudden, just a fuck ton of attention. Like, even from just doing chivalry videos, I started getting a lot more subscribers, and then when Total Biscuit liked the video, shit just went fucking haywire, man. Like, it just started coming out of everywhere. Like, it was unbelievable what just happened. I'm incredibly grateful for everything, and you guys are fucking awesome. And I'll just continue to try answering your questions, comments, whatever it is you guys want to throw at me, and I will definitely try to bring you content that'll continue to entertain you guys. And just generally, hopefully I can continue to make my channel grow and see where it goes from there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Fuck, it's routine. I always say at the end of every video, god damn it. Makes me feel like fucking whatever. Anyway, take care, guys.